Hey fam, welcome back. I am still a hot mess, as you can see. But we have a very fun morning plan. So I had this idea, and it's not an original idea. This was done, I believe, by Nikkie Tutorials and James Charles, though admittedly I have not seen either video. But I had this idea for something fun, and I looped in my poor friend Amanda. I was like, girl, you want to try something funny? So this is a collab video with my bestie here on YouTube. It's Amanda. So in this video, we are going to be doing a full face using only highlighters. I figured if y'all are restless at home and bored and y'all need a laugh or you need to smile or you need someone to literally brighten your day, because it's going to be beaming. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you want to try this at home, I would freaking love to see it. I just thought it would be a fun way for us to maybe reach into some products that maybe we don't get enough use out of, or just to kind of look at things creatively again, to try to reimagine highlighters as, you know, concealers and powders and foundations and blushes and bronzers and highlighters, you know? If you guys are interested in seeing the absolutely insane look that I'm about to come up with, you know what to do. Just stay tuned. Yo, I can't even front. I am so nervous for this, but I think it's gonna be really funny and really fun. So I'm gonna start with the Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir. This is like a shiny, shimmery, full of kind of like micro shimmer face serum. I want to use this because I want these highlighters to glide over my skin without too much struggle. So I just want to make sure I'm really well hydrated and slippery and shiny. I think we're ready to get started. So since I can only use highlighters today to try to do my makeup, I'm going to try to create a foundation. I'm going to try mixing the Urban Decay Liquid Aura drops with my Algenist drops and my Marc Jacobs drop to try to come up with my skin tone, if possible. This is going to be hysterical. All right, so I'm putting some, squirted myself in the face, some of this, and also some of my Marc Jacobs drops. And I think I want to also put a little drop of this oil in with, yo, I am making a mess, in with this as well. So grab this big BoxyCharm brush. I've never used this before. So we'll just mix this up on the back of my hand. I'm going to apply this on my face. That actually didn't do too bad of a job. I thought it would look a lot crazier than it does. See if I can build up that coverage at all. Yo, I'm trying to glow all the way to outer space. And I have this nice, lovely, humongous pimple here today. Now we're talking. Okay, so for our next step, we would go in with some setting powder or pressed powder. How about some loose highlight? All right, so I'm just going to put some on my brush. I'm gonna start setting my face. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into this Makeup Revolution highlighter palette. I don't know if it has a name or not. It doesn't say, but it looks like this. And I think this will be a perfect little face palette for today. So first I'm gonna go into this bottom shade here. And I'm going to try to make this into a bronzer. That works pretty well. Looks pretty good. It's emphasizing texture a bit. Oh Lord. I'll just get here under my jaw. Now, for my brows, what can we even do? All right, let's move on to blush. I want to try my Nabla blush. We're going to try Nabla in the shade Truth. This will be a very pretty blush. Okay, and then I want to try like to blush drape a bit. So I'm going to go in with the Fenty Ruby Riches highlighter. And I'm going to kind of concentrate this around the temple area and kind of bring it down a little bit. Ooh. For our highlight, I'm gonna go into the Super Shock Flexitarian. I have a feeling this can beam brighter. Yes. Than all these other highlighters. Okay, now for our lips, we'll be using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. This is a highlighting fluid in the shade Fireball. I think that's what that says. For eyes, I'm going to go into the Sleek palette. This is the Precious Charms, and I am going to use this little flat brush and grab some of this shade here, and I'm going to prime my eyes with this. Kind of rub this in. Okay, so next let's jump into our Aurora palette from ABH, and I want to try to pack Spectra onto my lid, just in this front portion. It's pretty cool. So just tapping back into Spectra and this front part of my eye. And it is sticking pretty well to that cream highlighter. Then in the center, I'm going to go in with our green, this Helia shade. I'm just going to pack that in the center of the lid. If you have this highlighting palette, it actually could be really pretty as like a spring look. Using these as eyeshadows, they're a pretty nice pastel. I hadn't actually thought of that before this video. And then at the end, we are going to grab our blue shade in Orion. And I want this at the end of the eye. More towards the outer corner. Then for our lower lash line, I think I want to grab the shade Lyra down here on this big fluffy Alamar brush. And I am just going to drag this along the lower lash line. I figured this orange shade could help kind of color correct my under eye a bit too while it's at it. Oh, that actually works nicely. Yes, concealer. Go back into Flexitarian for our inner corner. Flexitarian's like, move over other highlighters. I'm more blinding. Then I'm going to go in with these Cover FX Aurora drops. And I think I want to try them like on the lid. So I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to tap this in the center of my lid. I'm kind of just spreading that over the center of the lid. So that was really fun, to be honest with you. It was just like fun to play with stuff. See if I could create actual like definition on my face and something akin to makeup using only highlighters. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. I hope you'll try this at home. I would love y'all to send me pictures. It was fun to not care if everything was perfect, and it was fun to just be silly and glow to the gods, you know what I mean? It was cool. And I would love to see y'all's looks. Hashtag blinding our haters. And I want to thank Amanda for collaborating with me on this one. Just let me drag her into this fiasco. I had a lot of fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So anyway, until the next video, bye.